The age gap between the two fighters is hard to ignore. Despite the apparent mismatch, the boxing community is buzzing with anticipation, viewing this bout as a potential wake-up call for the YouTube star turned boxer. However, some concerns linger about the fight's legitimacy. Joe Rogan, however, remains confident that Tyson will deliver a decisive blow to Paul. Although Jake Paul is young and his boxing career is on the rise, he pales in comparison to the legendary Mike Tyson. According to the multi-million-dollar podcaster, even in his older age, Tyson's knockout power is still formidable enough to defeat any challenger who dares to step into the ring.
Yeah, you had to go on your little menopause break and postpone the fight, so yeah. What about that, dog? I was ready before. You needed a little break. Your tummy hurt? Your tummy hurt?
When discussing the Tyson versus Paul fight, Joe Rogan stated that Tyson's age of 58 didn't concern him, emphasizing that he's still Mike Tyson. Rogan pointed out that Tyson trains with Rafael Cordeiro, a legendary figure in MMA and the head of King's MMA. According to Rogan, Cordeiro is a world-renowned trainer, and watching him hold the pads for Tyson as he delivers powerful strikes proves that Tyson still has the ability to inflict serious damage.
Jake Paul would survive against the Mike Tyson that beat Marvis Frazier. You ever watch that fight?
Yeah.
That's my favorite Mike Tyson fight. Because that was Mike Tyson before he won the title. It was ABC Wide World of Sports. And Joe Frazier had been talking about Tyson, that he was in his prime, he had beat Tyson. And so he had his son fight Tyson.
Rogan further emphasized that in today's world of hormone replacement and advanced supplements, Tyson benefits from various recovery techniques, including electrical muscle stimulation. He noted that during Tyson's preparation for the Roy Jones fight, they utilized cutting-edge science to keep him in peak condition. Rogan asserted that despite Tyson being 58 years old, he's still more than capable of causing significant harm. He suggested that if Jake Paul were to step into the ring with Tyson and witness his signature bobbing and weaving, there would be a moment of realization where Paul would think to himself, "Oh my God, that's really Mike Tyson."
Was fucking terrifying. He was so fast, and he would do angles, and he was bobbing and weaving. You couldn't hit him, and he was just coming at you. And he was young. He was 20 years old at the time. He couldn't be stopped. No one had the solution. And I submit that Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson that won the title against Trevor Berbick, the Mike Tyson that beat Larry Holmes, I think that Mike Tyson is the best heavyweight of all.
The buzz surrounding the upcoming bout between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is almost deafening. And it's not just because of the stark age difference between the two fighters. Tyson, the iconic heavyweight champion, is now 58 years old, while Paul, a 26-year-old YouTube star turned boxer, is in the early stages of his professional career. This matchup has captivated the boxing community, sparking debates and raising eyebrows across the sports world. Ever since Jake Paul entered the world of professional boxing, rumors of steroid use have followed him like a shadow. As his highly anticipated fight against Mike Tyson approaches, these whispers have grown louder, drawing the attention of medical experts and fans alike. Former MMA fighter Dylan Dennis recently reignited the controversy by sharing a photo of Paul with visible acne, captioned, "Steroids are bad, kids." This photo has fueled speculation, as acne is often associated with steroid use. Dr. Stuart Pfizer, a New York-based physician, commented on the photo, noting that while it is suspicious, it's not definitive proof. He explained that steroid use can deteriorate the skin's integrity, making it more susceptible to damage and potentially causing hormonal imbalances that lead to acne and hair loss. Sports performance nutritionist Tom Coughlin added that Paul, often dubbed the problem child, might have a motive for using performance-enhancing drugs, particularly to improve his chances against a seasoned fighter like Tyson. Coughlin cited Paul's TKO win over Mike Perry as an example of a fight where performance enhancement could have made a difference. However, neither expert believes the photo is a smoking gun, and both agree that only proper testing can determine whether Paul is using steroids. The topic of Paul's alleged steroid use gained significant traction in 2023 when former UFC fighter Nate Diaz accused him of doping. The controversy even made its way into an embarrassing lie detector test in June of that year. During the test, Jake's brother, Logan Paul, questioned him about the allegations while Jake was hooked up to the machine. When asked if he was on performance-enhancing drugs, Jake jokingly responded, "If taking Viagra counts, then yes, it's performance-enhancing, brother." After giving a straightforward no, the test proctor confirmed that Jake was telling the truth, at least according to the test results. On the other hand, Mike Tyson's return to the ring is not just about nostalgia. It's a testament to how modern science and training techniques have extended the careers of athletes. Joe Rogan, the popular UFC commentator and podcaster, has been vocal about his confidence in Tyson's abilities despite his age. Rogan pointed out that Tyson's training regimen includes hormone replacement therapy, advanced vitamins, and recovery techniques like electrical muscle stimulation. These methods were part of Tyson's preparation for his 2020 exhibition fight against Roy Jones Jr., where state-of-the-art science played a crucial role in keeping Tyson in fighting shape. The fight between Tyson and Paul isn't just an exhibition. It's a professional match that will count toward their official records. Paul has publicly stated that it was Tyson who insisted on making the fight official, a decision supported by Netflix, which has a vested interest in broadcasting the bout. Mike Tyson wanted it to be a pro fight, and Netflix wanted it to be a pro fight, so I agreed to make it a pro fight. The winner takes all, Paul said after the bout was officially announced. Tyson added, "Yes, it's a real fight with Jake Paul." The bout was initially scheduled for July 20th, but Tyson's preparations were interrupted by a health flare-up, leading to the fight being postponed until November 15th. Despite the delay, doubts linger about Tyson's performance due to the 30-year age difference between him and Paul. However, UFC star Michael Chandler remains optimistic, anticipating an entertaining bout at Dallas's at&T Stadium. Chandler pointed out that Jake Paul outweighed Mike Perry by 20 pounds and had a 4-inch height advantage when they fought. Yet now he's facing Tyson, who is 30 years older. Mike Tyson's about 60, and Jake's about 30, Chandler told Lucky Block. "I love Mike Tyson. Nobody wants to see Mike Tyson get knocked out, but everybody wants to see Mike Tyson catch Jake Paul and knock him out. So I mean, you're going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. It's great for fun, not taking boxing seriously. If you will fight night, I'll probably watch it." Renowned multi-weight world champion Roy Jones Jr., who last fought Tyson in their 2020 exhibition match, has issued a stern warning to Jake Paul about the formidable challenge he's facing. Despite Tyson's age, Jones recalls the raw power Tyson continues to wield. In an interview with Shane Mosley, Jones didn't hesitate to name Tyson as the toughest hitter he's ever faced. "Mike Tyson is still the strongest puncher that I've ever been in the ring with ever. Now I think he's 57, maybe 58, yet he's still the strongest puncher. The first time he hit me on my chin, I felt like a mule had kicked me in my chest." Although their bout was officially declared a draw, many viewers and punch statistics suggested that Tyson emerged as the victor. The event was highly praised, showcasing that thrilling encounters between retired fighters can still captivate audiences without tarnishing their legacies. Jones' remarks are particularly significant as Jake Paul prepares to face Tyson in November. The 30-year age gap between the fighters has led to considerable backlash, especially given the less stringent rules of the match. Despite the criticism, Paul has pledged to bulk up for the fight, a strategy that Jones supports, albeit with caution. Jones commented that if Paul can reach 230 pounds, it could make the fight more interesting. However, he warned that Paul's strategy to stay away from Tyson might not be effective. Jake's not going to fight close, and he can't stay away from him because Mike will close the gap too quickly. "I thought I could stay away from him, but I couldn't, and I know better about staying away from people." Jones also pointed out that while bulking up might give Paul some added strength, it might not be enough to keep Tyson at bay. The key, according to Jones, is to force Tyson to retreat, as he's less effective moving backward than advancing. Still, Jones cautioned that no one has ever faced a punch quite like Tyson's, so only time will tell how Paul's strategy will play out. As the fight date approaches, footage of sparring sessions between Tyson and Paul has surfaced, providing fans with a rare glimpse into their training routines and fighting styles. Tyson's performance in these sessions has been nothing short of exceptional. Despite his age, he has shown that his skills, power, and ring intelligence remain sharp. His agility, ability to land powerful punches, and capacity to maintain a high tempo throughout the rounds demonstrate that he is still a formidable presence in the ring. The sparring sessions have only heightened the excitement for the upcoming fight. Fans are now more eager than ever to witness these two athletes go head-to-head in a professional match. While there are concerns about the age difference and the potential risks involved, there's no denying the allure of seeing Mike Tyson, one of the greatest boxers of all time, back in the ring against a young and hungry challenger like Jake Paul. The clash between Tyson and Paul is more than just a fight. It's a collision of eras, with old-school power meeting new-school ambition. As the boxing world waits with bated breath, one thing is clear: this is a fight that will be talked about for years to come.